All right. We back again with another episode of Conversations with OG. Today we got a very special guest. Today we got a DJ who been doing this thing for a minute out here in these streets of Houston, Texas. Really be rocking the shows at Area 29. Been alongside some of the OGs, legends of DJ Eric, Big Tho. Man, we got Tx.Having. What's up, man?
Yes, sir. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm chilling. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, real good, man. Good Sunday.
Okay, man. I heard a lot about you, and we're gonna get into it, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's start off with where you originally from?
So I'm originally from Sugar Land, Texas. I went to Bush High School in Fort Bend, and then I ended up graduating from Travis High School in Richmond, Texas. So yeah, I'm from Sugar Land, Texas. I feel that way.
Okay. How was your upbringing?
I think it's pretty standard. 2-parent household. My mom, my stepdad, my little sister. What they call it, middle class household. That's about it. I ain't really had too many. I ain't even had no struggles, to be honest. Not that I remember. If I did, I don't remember.
Right. Okay. So who was your biggest influence on DJing?
My biggest influence on DJing have to go to DJ Mr. Rogers. I started DJing at Prairie View on A&M University because I went to PV's homecoming and my senior year in high school with my cousins, and I saw DJ Mr. Rogers, and he made me want to go to PV. Then when I got to PV, I just saw how he was just rocking crowds, and it just made me want to be a DJ. Plus I come from a DJ background, but he the one that mostly influenced me, DJ Mr. Rogers.
Okay. Shout out to DJ Rogers. You say you come from a DJ background. Explain that to us.
Yes, I had a cousin. He died a few years back, probably around like 98, 99. He was the DJ first, and then he taught my uncle how to DJ, and then my uncle taught me how to DJ once I expressed interest in DJing, and then from there it trickled down to my little cousin DJ D Wells that DJs now. So I come from an extensive background of DJing, pretty much. So it's kind of just been in me. I just, once I decided I wanted to be a DJ, it was just pick up and go from there.
Okay. What are your music influences?
Definitely my music influences: Gucci, Future, Lil Baby. Right now, Finesse 2 Times, Blast, Bino, Larry June, Dom Kennedy. And Don Toliver. That's like who I jam just on the regular.
Okay. A few names that I love for sure, man. For sure. Okay, any big lessons you learned in dealing with strip clubs?
Oh yeah, definitely. So one of the main lessons I learned is customer service. You around niggas that's drunk, females that's drunk. And you always got to keep your composure. At the same time, you always got to give a show. You know what I'm saying? You can't be bigger than the club. You know what I'm saying? Come from 48 Laws of Power. Never outshine the master. In that sense, I feel like the customers are the master. So you don't never want to feel like the customers feel like you, downplaying on them or berating on them. So the main thing I would definitely say is customer service.
Okay. Customer service is key, man. Like, you get customer service, customers coming right back to you.
All the time, yes. Relationships are worth more than money.
Exactly. And where did you learn that phrase from?
I learned it from DJ Eric. He always would tell us, I want to say it's the first law of the 48 Laws of Power is never outshine the master. And I ain't get it at first. I'm like, well, who the fuck the master? Like, I don't know what the fuck you mean. And then, he basically was like, it's the customers, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to like shit on the customer, like nigga, I got more money than all you niggas. Like it ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? You want to appease to them. You want to give them the show. You know what I'm saying? So they always come back. They always rock with you because they feel like you are down to earth. They feel like they can relate to you, and it's taken me a long way. So definitely I learned that from DJ Eric.
All right, you talk about DJ Eric. He is a very important, mentor in your career. How what other things do you learn from him?
You learn a lot. Like I said, customer service, and then I learned how to entertain. Before I started working with DJ Eric, I didn't talk on the mic. I didn't want to talk on the mic. I didn't care to talk on the mic. Part of the reason why I liked DJing was because you can kind of play the background, but I could still get the satisfaction of feeling like I made an impact on something. Then I started working with DJ Eric, and in the strip club it's totally different. The strip club is not about the DJing, it's about the talking. And so once I started working with him, I got more confident in talking and making it a show. Prior to that, I wasn't. So I've learned my DJing has gotten further along, just DJing with Eric, made me more confident as a person. Also, I learned how to read a crowd. Before then, I didn't really read the crowd. I would just, whatever mood I was in, that's what I wanted to play. If I heard a new song and I wanted to play it, if I heard a new album I wanted to play it, like that's what I would do. But in a strip club, it's about the money. So it makes you read the crowd because it's not about what's the hottest song. It's about what the fuck they want to hear. And so that was the main lessons: customer service. You know what I'm saying? How to talk on the mic, and definitely how to read the crowd. That's what I learned from Eric for sure.
That's some good advice for sure.
Yes.
Okay, so a lot of artists mistaken popularity as being a celebrity. What are a few things that your thoughts about being successful?
I think successful comes in just different formats. So it depends on what do you deem as successful. If you feel like popularity is successful, then I can't tell you that you're wrong because that's your own opinion. Some people may feel status is. Some people may feel money is. Some people may feel being at peace is. They may be broke as hell living in the hood, but they at peace. So they feel like they are successful because they have a peace of mind. So I think success depends on what you want it to be. For me, it's all about stability. So that's kind of why I like the strip club too, because it's about the money. So as long as I make this whole some money, I can make some money. As long as I make some money, I can do what the hell I want. I ain't gotta get no job. I could just chill at home all day until it's time for me to DJ. I essentially only work 4 hours out the day, and I really only work 4 days out the week, maybe 3. Just depends. So I work hard because I work on my craft, but I just deem successful as getting to the money.
Okay. I see you used to DJ at Harlem Nights. How did you get that gig?
So how I got that gig is kind of funny. I was actually DJing at a regular club under this promoter named Clayton. I think his name Bossman Clayton. I was DJing with him, and then my little cousin DJ Wells started DJing. So he was DJing at Grooves. I was DJing at, I think it was called Empire or something like that. And so we was both, kind of like pretty much at the top or headed to the top of our DJing careers. And so I didn't want to clash with him. I didn't want to compete with my little cousin. So I was like, where else can I just DJ? So I was kind of looking at trying to be like an EDM DJ, or I was going to be a battle DJ because I'm really cold on the turntables. But then one of my best friends, DJ Colo, he was like, why is the DJ in Heron Clark at some strip club in Heron Clark used to DJ at? He was like, we could try the strip club. So I was like, all right, cool. So we had Harlem Nights was having a DJ audition. They was having a DJ audition. So DJ Naker was you have to submit it through her. So we hit up DJ Naka. She said, submit us a submission tape. Literally, me and DJ Colo was in that nigga on his porch. I was mixing, he was MCing, and we sent off our submission tape. We ain't had nothing back. Like, I was like, bro, I know it was hard. We did our research and everything. So we just pulled up to Harlem Nights. We just pulled up. Actually, it wasn't even Harlem Nights. It was called the Den. So we pulled up to the Den first, and we asked to speak to Naka. We met Tammy the Tiger, and she was just like, okay, let's see what y'all got. So we pretty much just did the whole audition tape just right then and there, just did it live. And they was like, okay, cool. So we stayed under Tammy, went over to Harlem Nights, stayed over there, and then, it wasn't enough room. It was DJ Naka, neighborhood DJ Montana, rest in peace, me, DJ Colo. So me and Colo was like, we got to figure out somewhere else to go. Like, it's too many DJs over here. Like, we not going to make no money. Like, we don't have no days. And if we do have days, they slow. So, we're searching around. DJ Colo hit me and was like, yeah, we got to make something shake. But that's how I got over there. Just long story short, because of, that's why I started being a strip club DJ by recommendation of DJ Colo.
Okay. All right. So what kind of events or gigs did you DJ before the strip clubs?
I was a college DJ for sure. So DJing in college under with the likes of DJ Chose. Got real cool with DJ Chose. Used to open up for him. Then when I left from PV, I started just doing little gigs here and there until I met up with the promoter Clayton, and I started like rocking his clubs. And then that's when I went on to strip club DJing. It took a while though. At one point in time, like, I didn't even think I was gonna continue DJing. Like, it's probably gonna be recreational, because the gigs wasn't just coming. They just wasn't coming like that. Of course, you know what I'm saying. Being a DJ, it's already kind of saturated. So, like, it's a DJing is a like a job of, it's not what you know, it's kind of like who you know. It's about networking. So you can be as good as fuck, but if you don't know how to network, you really ain't gonna book no gigs. So it took a while. A DJ actually had missed. He went to South by Southwest, didn't want to come to the club. My little cousin DJ D Wells got the call, and he was like, well, I can't do it, I gotta go to groups. So you can call my older cousin DJ Blazin, and they ain't know me, but they was nervous, but they ain't have no DJ, so they was kind of like, When I got there and I rocked it, and nigga Claim came back and was like, nigga, you want to work every weekend? Like, fucking right. But it was hard trying to get up there.
Okay, so where did you get the name DJ Blazin?
I got it from my mom. I ain't had no DJ name when I first started. And she was like, what you gonna call yourself? I ain't know. I'm like, I don't know. I think my mom was watching, I don't know what the fuck, she was watching something on TV. They said something about blazing up or blaze them up or something like that. She was like, why y'all call yourself DJ Blazin? It sounded corny at the time, so I was like, I ain't got no DJ name, so whatever, fuck it. So I just started calling myself DJ Blazin, and it just stuck after that. So it wasn't no changing after a while. But yeah, I essentially got it from my mom.
Shout out to moms, man. That's definitely a good name, and it's a good branding name. Cause Blazin, you blazing up the streets, you blazing up the clubs, you know. So that's a good look. Shout out to moms. Okay, being from Houston, how much does DJ Screw legacy impact your career?
To be honest, it doesn't really impact my career. I'm not gonna lie. Just because I'm a strip club DJ. That wasn't, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't Screw. That wasn't just him. He wasn't a strip club DJ, obviously. But how does it affect me as a Houstonian is totally different, though. It doesn't really affect me as a DJ, but his music, his legacy is very influential to, you know what I'm saying, wanted to learn how to chop and screw. That's one of the first things you just want to learn as a DJ in general if you're from Texas. specifically, you know what I'm saying, from Houston or Lufkin and stuff like that, you really want to know how to chop and screw. So as a DJ, he influenced me a lot to you know what I'm saying, want to learn how to chop and screw, want to know how to chop, learn how to scratch, and yeah, you know, just kind of somehow be part of the culture in a sense.
Already. How does the process goes on breaking a record?
So I want to say the process now, it goes through social media. I think you have to use your influencers, you have to use money, and you know what I'm saying, you got to use your platform. You got to use Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of the above. I honestly don't think it's in the DJ hands no more. I don't.
Okay. So any artists out there, get y'all social medias, TikToks, anything that y'all can use on the free side, and definitely push your brand before you even consider coming towards anybody that's in the industry.
Yes, definitely. And I think also you definitely got to have a budget. Niggas ain't doing nothing for free. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you see a lot of great artists. They don't have no budget, so the song goes nowhere. Then you see some bullshit niggas. But shit, nigga, yeah, they got they homeboy, they uncle sell dope, got money, can invest in them, so it gets them more exposure. So it definitely takes money. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. It definitely takes money. It's like one in a few where you would see somebody that don't use money and a song pop off, but it's pretty much a one hit wonder. A lot of times they just pop off because the shit was just catchy, but it was goofy. It had no substance behind it.
Okay, we see that relationships are definitely worth more than money.
Yep.
And you have a relationship with Lil Duval. You're his official DJ?
I was. So I used to go on tour with Lil Duval kind of early in my career when I started working with Eric. It was fun. It was very eventful. It was fun. I just kind of like didn't renew the contract or ended the contract just because I did make more money at the time being a strip club DJ, and at the time I was dating somebody else. I had another girlfriend, and you know, kind of had a family. So going out, you know what I'm saying, going out for the weekend and only coming back with $500, it just kind of just wasn't paying the bills when I was already used to making like $1,000 a day.
Gotcha. Do you ever think about producing?
Yes, but I think about it from the DJ Khaled side. So I produced 2 songs that I paid for. In total, it probably cost me like $17,000 to do it. From paying for the beat, from paying for the artist, studio time, even a little bit of exposure I tried to do for the song. It was expensive to me, and I didn't even scratch the surface.
What's the biggest advice you have for upcoming entertainers and DJs?
The biggest advice I say is definitely know your lane. And what I mean about that is you have to have a lane and be good at it or be great at it. You can't. A lot of people try to be a jack of all trades, but you're a master of none. So like you don't have no angle. You see artists, like, you know, when it comes to rappers, you see artists, they always have a lane. You got your Larry June, but Larry June ain't in the same lane as Lil Baby. It's 2 different lanes, but they stay in their lane and they got their own crowd and they are very successful. Same thing. That's why you got different type of DJs. You got club DJs, strip club DJs, open format DJs, table turnalists. battle DJs. Everybody got their own lane. A battle DJ can't come to no strip club and think he gonna rock. The shit he's gonna sound trash. But a strip club DJ can't go to a DJ battle and think he gonna rock just because he know how to talk. You gonna sound trash. So you gotta always know what your lane is, get great at it, and then you can take it from there.
Okay. Give us 5 DJs. Your top 5 DJs.
My top 5 DJs? Definitely DJ Mr. Rogers, Go DJ Hasi, DJ MC Beezy, myself, and DJ D Wells.
Okay. You got a lot of young kids out here who's, getting into a lot of trouble. They getting into the wrong crowds, and you found your passion in DJing and entertaining. What advice that you can give those kids that's in the inner cities that's lost or need to find their passion?
The best advice I can give you is just find what you like to do. I think a lot of people get caught up in trying to be a chief and don't know how to be an Indian. Sometimes you may not supposed to be the supposed to be the leader of what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes everybody can't be a rapper. I tried to be a rapper, realized I can't rap. I suck. So I became a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to realize, well, you know what? I like music, but I like to produce better, or you know what? I know how to talk to people, so I can be a manager. Or that's just on the music side. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you may be a very organized person, or you may have a eye for fashion and stuff like that. So you always find what you're good at, and you just work towards it. It's not gonna be easy, of course. You know what I'm saying? It may take you 7 to 8 years to pop off, but it will be worth it. Those 7 years you was grinding, them 8 years you was grinding, maybe the 5, maybe the 4 years you was grinding. Once you pop off, once that money start rolling in, you realize it was worth it the whole time. I'm glad I stuck to DJing when I wasn't getting paid, when I was working at Sprint and I was working at fucking DirecTV, falling through fucking ceilings and shit. I stuck to DJing and I realized like it was worth it. It was worth it. It was just staying focused and understanding. Okay, this is what I want to do, so I'm going to stick through it when it's slow, when it's tough, when it's good, when it's bad, and it just panned out. You just have to have that discipline at the least to say I'm going to just stick with it, regardless. Even if I had to go work a regular job, regardless if I got to do something for free for a little bit of while, or if I got to take this internship, I know in the long run with it. What it's going to pay out to be.
Okay, so I see that you're very into your skill, your talent. I see a lot of DJs and they just press buttons and they talk on the mic, but you really do scratching and mixing. And
yes,
man, I see on your social media you real active with the different segments that you post. Explain to us about that.
So I think it comes from my background. Like I said, I was heavily influenced by DJ Mr. Rogers. And Mr. Rogers is one of the most creative DJs I've ever seen in my life. And so, once you're influenced by somebody, you want to be like them. So, I remember when I was at PV and I was taking summer school classes, and I used to get out of class at 12. And I literally used to work on my craft 12 to 4, go eat dinner, come back from 4 all the way to like 11:30 till it was time for me to go to bed and just work on my craft. And I used to do that for like about 3 months. Until it became second nature. But like I said, I didn't start off as a strip club DJ, so I had to learn how to be creative with my hands. I had to learn how to be creative with the song selection, because sometimes fights break out, so you got to know how to calm the fights down. I didn't know how to talk, so I had to know how to switch the vibe. But sometimes you got to know when you got to play. Was it Donnie McClurkin never would have made it? You gotta know when you got to play these things, and I had to just learn how to be creative because they had to set me apart. I was at PV competing with a lot of DJs. It was so many DJs I can't even fucking remember, but I had to find my lane to make me be better than the next person. I had to literally take these niggas out. This nigga can't DJ like me though. Yeah, he ain't gonna drop this B King. How I'm gonna drop this B King, and he ain't gonna drop this Future and this Gucci. How I'm gonna drop it. And so I just stuck to learning how to be creative, learning how to think outside the box, and it just got me to where I'm at now.
That's a good look, man. That's what when I tapped into your social media, that's what I seen that I loved about, what you bring to the game, because you're not just doing your gigs when you're doing your gigs, but you're active on social media and you really putting a flavor to the skill, and you really putting it it's fun. I like this.
You definitely gotta make it fun, man. When it's your passion, when it's something you love to do, you definitely gotta, express it and be grateful for it. This, for me, I feel like this is something I prayed for. It's a God-given talent. I do not take it for granted. I don't take me having to wake up when I want to for granted. I don't take the fact that I ain't worked no job. I ain't had no job in 7 years, and I haven't missed a beat. Like those things I don't take for granted. And social media now, of course, is a big deal. And then the fact that I am a public figure, people want to see that. People want to see me DJing. People want to see, what's going on outside. Nigga can't be, I can't be working in the #1 strip club and not post about it. It just don't make sense. I can't say I'm a popping ass nigga and don't pop my shit. So, it just kind of go hand in hand.
Right. Okay. If you could DJ for one artist, who would that artist be?
Future. Future being one of my favorite artists ever since I was in college. It's almost like a tie out of Future and Dom Kennedy, but I would just have to go with Future just because I feel like I could just relate to him more. But that was one of the first artists that I was heavily influenced by, as far as just playing his songs. When I first started, it was Future.
Okay, shout out to Future. We ask all of our guests this one question. This is our bonus question, and it is: how will you continue to win?
How do I continue to win?
Yes, sir.
Just by never being. You just don't get. I don't get comfortable. I don't put myself in a place where I'm comfortable, where I'm content, because I just feel like there's no growth there. You know what I'm saying? I gotta. Once I get comfortable, you gotta take it to the next level. Whatever that next level may be. It may not just be always DJing. It may be being an owner of something. It may taking my talents and doing something else. But I never make myself comfortable, because you make yourself comfortable, it's a nigga that's watching, it's somebody that's watching that wants your spot. Okay, I like the life I live. I don't want nobody to have my spot, because I like the way I live. I like spending the money I want to spend. So I always make sure I show up, I show out, I let these niggas know, nigga, you can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. You thought you could, yeah. You done studied me. Goddamn, you done studied my Instagram. You done came and watched me and watch a master at work, because you cannot duplicate it.
Okay, square business. Okay. Any shout outs before we get up out of here?
Man, I want to shout out to you, man, for just reaching out and reaching out to the people you feel like, that matters. The DJs, the nail techs, the makeup artists, the bouncers, the people that make clubs go, that make people look the part, make people who they are. Their stories need to be told also. So definitely a shout out to you, man. Just when you give people a platform to talk on, you give them an outlook. You give other fans and other people, potential fans. It may be other DJs or people that want to be DJs that see this interview and say, well, yeah, I want to rock. You may interview a makeup artist and they weren't confident enough to see if they want to be a makeup artist. They're like, well, shit, okay, I can relate to her, I can relate to him, yeah, bet. Now I want to roll with it, and those things that matter. You know what I'm saying? That push people dreams on, that push entrepreneurship on all the time. Even also, you doing the interview, and there may be a person that wants to be an interviewer. That push, that gives them the confidence to say, you know what? If that nigga can do it, I can do the same shit too. So it matters at the end of the day. It always matters. So shout out to you.
Appreciate it, man. That was my goal when I first started. You know, I never seen too much of people that matters getting interviewed. I always see rappers and singers. So I say, man, we're gonna change the narrative. We're gonna get those, like you say, nail techs. We're gonna get the DJs, the promoters. You know, when Rihanna on the red carpet, they ask her about her wardrobe, but they don't say, hey, who did your makeup? Who did your hair? You know, her esthetician, her dentist, you know, because when they on the red carpet, they gonna make sure they to the T. They right for them cameras. So, man, that's why we here.
They know.
We're gonna keep it going, man. Give us your social media before we get up out of here.
Yes. So you can follow me definitely on Instagram, TikTok. That's what I got, right? They got an Instagram, I got a TikTok at TheRealDjBlazin, TheRealDjBlazin. You can find some of my mashups on iTunes, Tidal, any streaming platform under my name, TheRealDjBlazin. So you type that in, everything about me is gonna come up, except for where I stay.
All right, man. It's been Conversations with OG. We got the legendary, I'm gonna call it right now. We got the legendary DJ Blazin, and we out of here.
We out of here.